Hey guys, here's our take on NVIDIA Shadow Play feature and Heroes of the Storm. We're using Illidian and we'll try to cover a couple of important factors on Illidian and the way he should be played. First of all, a couple of introductory words as the game loads and gates are being open. We'll show you how to engage and disengage from the battle with Illidian, especially if there's healer on your side, like this one to the left corner. And make usage of the Illidian abilities of healing. Let's go and speed up a little bit because I stayed for no particular reason, just waited. I'm not into staying and waiting for the enemies to come in. Right, so I'm looking for a place where I could harass a couple of enemies, and you see I engaged into the battle trying to harass Jaina and Gazel. I'm destroying the Gazel created units because they are quite damaged, because they are doing quite a lot of damage, and I'm staying outside of their hidden area and knowing that I'm close to the players where I can hide in a safe area. Now, once I see that there's one of the enemies in front of our place, I'm harassing him immediately and then forcing him to fall back. Every hit that I take heals Illidian, so this is important that you take hits when you're in the battle. You have to take as much hits, actually do as much hits and make successful hits on his own. In here, I'll just piss off the enemy by hitting the gates. So Illidian is healing, even if he's hit, he's healing then, and the enemy gets pissed off and he's focused on Illidian, which is destroying his base. Now, I'm trying to make the enemy move and follow me outside of my creeps so that I could tackle him, while the creeps, my units actually, would hit him, I would finish him off. And then, let's take off the Gazel units first, but the one of the names came in, so I had to withdraw from the battle because Illidian on low spell is useless. You have to make sure Illidian is always above half of his health, either by hitting the enemies or making use of the healer. Now, you see, because I engaged into the battle with half of my life, with less than half of my life, I died. This was a pointless move, and you see the effect of that. Let's speed it up a little bit, and Illidian is healed, he's coming back, and he's back into the battle. Right now I'm not focusing on the enemies yet, because I haven't noticed them here, but I'm trying to grab some... I was trying to grab some creeps and his units, but then I noticed that Vala was there, so I immediately moved her. Now, I engaged the battle with there are several enemies that are low on health. I focused on the one that was closest to my heroes so that I could be healed and I wouldn't have been focused out by the other enemy heroes. Now let's focus on Mathurn because he's a healer, but then I had an opportunity to kill Jaina, which I did, and Anubar killed Gazel, so we succeeded here. Move in, move out. This is the key with Illidian. Now he's more than half of his health, so I could follow Vala here, but now let's try and see. No, she's moved back, so let's not follow her any longer. She has advantage over Illidian with her heavy damaging skills, so let's not move inside. Let's try and harass some more enemies and grab the others. Now, they came back, so I start focusing on Malfrin, but then I was inside of too many of the enemies, so I used evasion to evade their attacks and then came down. Now, Jaina is low on health, so take her out because she's an assassin, she's low on health normally, so you should take her out as one of your priorities. I was stopped by Mathurun, so I stopped chasing her, and then Gazel was unfortunate to have a nice kill, and that's just what happened. Let's kill Gazel unit, which is quite frustrating. Let's get inside the battle here. Now I'm staying behind because I don't want to be hit by the main tower or a secondary turret. I just want to be sure what the enemies are doing, scout a little bit, and see what they're doing. Let's wait for them a little bit here. We could harass them on the neutral enemies. No, let's not do it yet. There are two of the enemies, so I drew from battle, and let's just grab some experience to our team. Because I was here, so there was no reason to go back anywhere. My team was spread all around the map, and there was no one I need to help, so let's not waste time and move around the map like an idiot. Now, I tried to harass them again, but I was a bit too late. So I withdrew from the battle because I noticed there were a couple of heroes. Now, I engaged into the battle because I noticed the healer here, and I knew that I could use my healing abilities and his healing abilities on our side. But I moved a little bit not to be focused. Then let's follow Yaina. Let's forget about the other here because he's got too much health. Then again, let's focus on Yaina. Let's follow her, and bam, she's dead. That's it. You have to engage in and engage out of the battle. Now the hero is alone here, so let's focus on him. Just don't care about the enemy units. They won't do you much of the damage, especially the healer is around them. Let's try to take him out. He's doing wise moves. He's healed himself. He's going back and forth in battle, and I got slowed down. So there's no reason to follow him any longer. I could have used my skill, but there's no guarantee that I could have taken him out, and it was too risky. Basically, yeah, you don't want to die with Illidian. He's given too much X, just like any other hero on a higher level than the enemy. So you don't want to die him on a purpose. You just have to be very careful moving and out from the battle. Let's speed it up a little bit again. And voila, we've caught the enemy trying to take the tower out. So I noticed that Malfurion was low on health, which is very important. He's a healer, so he should die first. They are out of the healer, so they can heal themselves. And then voila, voila is dead. I chased her a little bit, and then the flying guy, I just don't remember his name. He's dead. Artanis, yeah. So we'll just take out this tower very slowly. We don't have to worry about the enemy because they are most of them are dead. Let's speed it up a little bit. Alright, this has been finished, and now let's go and do it. You may notice that I'm not engaging directly into the battle until I'm certain that I might take someone out. So take a closer look. I'm really taking a look on my health, which is the most important thing, and then I moved outside of the battle by using my key skill on the turret. I was simply outside of the enemy range of hidden, and I came close to my enemies so they wouldn't have charged at me. Now this guy is trying to take me out, so I noticed that and moved back a little bit, put him inside my other friends, and then we could have taken him out in a group. This is very good. Another key with Illidian, he can make because the enemy knows that Illidian is very low on health and he isn't easy target. The enemy might decide to chase him, but if you move wisely from one place to another, make usage of buildings or enemy units using your Q skill, you can simply turn the sides around and make sure the chaser will be dead. Just catch him in a trap. Now I noticed that she was quite low of health, so I followed her, avoiding the range of the area of the tower, but it's been infected with the skill of Sylvana, so I could have freely moved inside the turret area. Now it's hitting the creeps or my units, so there's no need to be worried about it hitting you. Now notice with each hit that I was delivered by Vala, I moved back. I don't want to get loose health. Now just a silly move. I wanted to satisfy the guy. He said fly with me, so we just flew. This was no good reason to do actually. I'm not sure why he did that. And actually that's a good example of why shouldn't you use carelessly his ability. It's very good actually because it can heal all your team, but you should use it whenever you have to move from one important part of the map or not important at all to an important and key part of the map. Say unused tower on the Belisk map where the towers hit the enemy base, or move outside from the battle when you're losing. Now I'm not sure. Yeah, I was just trying to say something, and now I tried to catch the enemy in the creeps, and I did that actually. I will probably manage to kill Yaina, and she's dead. So now there are 3 of the enemy heroes. Let's move back a little bit. You will see that I move back. Alright, yeah, the healer is here, so we don't have to worry any longer now. Notice that Gazan is low health, so I'm gonna take him out first, and then Malfurion because he's a key. He's of key importance, and the enemy team. Without the healer, the enemy team is quite useless. Now let's take some creeps out, even further. You see, again, I was hit by Yaina's skill, and I moved out of the battle right away. Now this is quite risky, but I have an advantage here with the neutral units helping me out. But still, I'm keeping my distance a little bit. I don't want to get caught, because the other enemies, even they were dead, they will get back to the battle quite fast. And that was the mistake I made. I died. Recklessness is not advised with Illidian. Let's wait until he's revived. There's nothing happening in that corner right now. The enemy is doing mistakes. He has big golem, so we'll just do this. Illidian should be back. In a moment, and voila, he's back in the battle. Now you'll see a couple of engagement and disengagement from the battlefield. You see, I jumped over the main tower, then I changed into the demon because I didn't want to die. My heal is faster on the demon while in a demon form, and I can deliver more blows and do more damage. But there was no reason to follow the enemies because they could have healed here, so we focus on the main base. And that's it with Illidian, actually. You have to stay very safe. That's it, thank you.